Stop by to interact with the community and I every Friday night at 8 o'clock for live stream Fridays.
Welcome, trolls. First sees all.
Hey there, everyone. Bruce Wards here from Montreal, Quebec. Freezing cold once again. Check it out, guys. Falling stars. You know, trying to distinguish which categories certain flashes of light that I catch just go with. Basically, obviously, comets, meteors, maybe a UFO, but you know, it's just like a falling star. I call it. It's beautiful. It's fast up in the Milky Way. This is infrared, the infrared camera, beautifully shown because, you know, many people say that I edit and that I use filters, and I actually do not. If clarifying an image or sharpening an image, adjusting the light in an image is editing, well, so be it. I'm an editor. And my goal here is to show you guys, look at that in slow motion. Nice bar of light there going by at unimaginable speeds. Say to yourself that. Another flyby here. This was all yesterday, guys. That's the same one. It's slowed down, but now this one here going by. Always so very easy to know if it's a plane or not, and obviously not. The planes always flash. They're bigger than the stars when they flash. It's pretty cool to be able to catch these with the infrared camera. Now, of course, it's minus 20 degrees here. These days here in Canada, the minute the temperature changes, guys, I'm going to be spending my entire evenings outside doing this for you guys, for us, for all of us, because it's just amazing. There's a lot out there. You know, satellite, this, right? Satellite, space station, that's what you think, right? Maybe UFO. But if it's a UFO, again, it's not going as fast as the typical UFOs. And, you know, it's always hard to distinguish. Is it a UFO? Is it a falling star? It's like it protects itself. The secret's always protected just by all these possibilities and ideals. This is pretty cool. A flash of light. Check it out. We'll zoom in a little closer and look beside the flash of light. You actually see an object there. So either it's the object making the flash of light, or who knows? Maybe it's secret projects out there blasting away asteroids before they hit Earth for us to try to last the last couple of years here in the universe without, you know, following the cycle, just exploding, becoming some other rocks and some other stuff forming. I think it's that simple. I honestly do believe that. I don't try to look, there it is in close-up detail, guys. I don't try to look too closely at what we could be seeing. I mean, we'll probably never know. Now, here's something really cool, and I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm pretty sure you guys will. This is the dark side of the moon, Earth's dark side. You know what I mean, the Terminator line. It's a half moon. You know, not even, it's a waxing crescent moon at this time right now when you're seeing it yesterday. And look at the distance on the left, you can see it there. And these are all different times in hours. I can't say hours, maybe in an hour's time, as the light progressed, started clarifying the surface of the moon. So that's really cool that we're able to see the other side. I've showed it to you all before that there's a way of taking a snapshot of a full moon every single day. If you don't believe me, guys, some of you go back in the videos. People got so mad when I posted the crescent moon one night, a full moon. Oh my goodness. And guys, these are raw stars. How do you like that? I'll be getting more of the stars. I didn't have time to look to see which star this was, but listen, I'm probably about 95% sure that it's Sirius, because it did look like Sirius. They were talking about this Spica, you know. Oh, watch it. Stars and planets. Jupiter, Venus is supposed to transit close to the moon in the coming days during February. Check out the space events, astronomical events for February. A couple of cool things are going to happen. And yeah, I'm going to be able to get Mars, Venus with the telescope for you guys. Don't worry. Even though it's a little cold outside, I'm going to start now. But just to give you guys a heads up that as the better weeks come along and the better temperature comes along, we're at the end of the winter right now. Say to yourself that. It's going to be a lot more revealing outside because, yes, I will be spending a lot of time outside, even try to set up a way of live streaming outside for you guys to be able to see. But hear me out. Live streaming a moon sucks. and I guarantee it. And the noises and everything that are in a live stream where I am here, I'm out in the boonies, in the wild wilderness, it's loud, and I'd have to scream over myself. And obviously I could not have a light on me because I'm by the telescope. Get it? So check this out, guys. Okay, we're gonna let the moon go by. I didn't get in close because I don't want to show the moon necessarily this video. I'm going to get one up right after that. I'm already working on it now if you guys are watching this, but I do want you to pay attention to that star. There'll be more infrared too, guys, in the coming days. I was out last night again doing infrared. I have to look through some footage. So what I'm doing is I'm accumulating a lot of footage to be able to, for rainy days. I'm jam-packing these videos, guys, with information. I could have stuck to the infrared, but I'm trying not to linger. There's so much out there, and I'm just posting everything the minute I capture it. I just want you guys to see what I saw through the viewfinder. For me, it's just absolutely exquisitely beautiful that we can see the Terminator side in the dark. And the moon is very tilted, guys. Mare Imbrium, Aristarchus crater is at the top north side of the moon. It's absolutely incredible. It's rolled back also, rolled forward on one end, rolled back on the bottom. And this, of course, beautiful star. So we're looking at it like it's coming up over the horizon. At one point, I will turn the angle for you to be able to see it. So we'll get in a little close for this, but don't forget, it was right beside the moon, guys. So I will be able to get a lot clearer images than this right now, because for me, it's beautiful, but it's not perfect. I can see a little bit of a blur in this as I'm zooming up, because obviously it's pressed up right against the moon. It was pretty incredible. And it was moving fast, because the constellations, the moon, everything's moving, Earth too, apparently simultaneously. But watch what I got beside it. See the flash? Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're seeing flashes around the moon again all the time. But don't forget, the moon's on the elliptical, and so is the sun, and that's where we're seeing all the asteroids, everything, the action's there. You draw that line, meaning the line where the moon rises and where it sets, where the sun rises and where the sun sets. Make a line between those two, go across over your head, and that's where you should be looking with your cameras to try to find meteors, asteroids, and a whole slew of things. I was seeing some meteor showers yesterday. I know there's none right now, I don't think in particularly happening, but you see them all the time on clear nights, looking up into the Milky Way. Just absolutely exquisite. All the stars that we can see, the falling stars. I see at least 20 to 30 with the naked eye every single night that I go out. Winter or summer. They're out there. Some of them are longer, some of them are coming from far. And it's always amazing to see which angles that they're coming from, because they are totally, when you see these objects coming into Earth's atmosphere, no, they are out of context with us. They are coming from somewhere really, really far, and we could watch that and see that in slow motion. Everything about slow motion shows us so much. That's how I found that flash last night, that I just showed you. The slow motion footage, seeing that little flash pop up. And no, it's not a spontaneous light like a flickering of pixelation on a screen. It's a very pronounced and detailed, and the characteristics are, it's a yellow flame. These are all details that I'm looking at now. It's easy, guys, to differentiate just specks on the screen from an actual real explosion or light flash. But those light flashes could be UFOs propelling themselves. It could be meteors coming into Earth's atmosphere and popping up, I guess, obviously touching the oxygen part. They will flare up. It could be many things, but it's still beautiful just to take a look at it, to get it captured, because I have so much research now that I have to look through and that I want to share with you guys. It's just going to be pretty incredible. So check this out. It's pretty cool. It's like we're, you can just see the star that close to the moon. I find it fascinating that it's illuminating the moon that much. Come on. What would a star in a constellation crossing paths with the moon, why would it make the moon more illuminated if it's that far away? Inger Lise Strom, thank you. I love you, my dear, and thanks for the generous contributions. But before most, thanks especially for, having your eyes opened the same way mine were open, and thanks for being a part of this community. Merci beaucoup.